Hi, it's Joy, and today my emotional support baby Yoda and I are going to be watching Midnight Mass, Season 1, Episode 6, Book 6, The Apostles? Acts of the Apostles. The last episode was absolutely intense, the way it ended. Someone knows now who isn't directly wrapped up, but I don't know how we're going to stop this, and I'm very stressed and very sad. Thank you so much, Albert, for sponsoring this show. I really am loving it, even though it is causing me a lot of anguish. But no, it's so well done. So masterfully made, such hard-hitting messages, but also just terrifying, and I'm so excited to see where we go next. So yes, a reminder that if you are watching this on YouTube, you can find the unedited version on my Patreon, and let us go. Lucky the boat didn't catch fire. Just a minute ago, Riley was sat there. Everything he said was true. And she's someone of faith as well. Can he tell what happened? Where do you go from here? How do you keep going? And she knows he knows. Does it read as a suicide note, or does he say what actually happened?
Let me tell you something crazy while we're at it. I mean, what's a little crazy between friends, right? That is batshit, hold the phone, padded room, clozapine. Insane. I'm sorry that Riley chose what he chose.
Riley didn't get to choose anything up until the very end.
God's plan, too. Judas was part of it.
Yeah, and Judas got forgiven and told, oh, never mind, I told you to do it.
The acts of the apostles. Early followers were
She's more evil than the vampire. At least it's just acting on its natural impulses.
All believers were, perhaps he had more of it in his bloodstream, so that when the ultraviolet rays penetrated his skin, the blood, now predominantly this thing, ignited.
Wouldn't it be interesting if the angel demon vampire creature thing turned out to just be someone with that condition that was living in the caves and doesn't actually fly, even though we've seen it fly, and I don't know, it's all not real.
Alright.
Oh, God.
Where do we go from here?
Where the fuck do we go from here? Oh God, what did Riley put in the letter? And these are religious people, so they'll get sucked in.
I don't think he's well.
He wrote the truth.
I mean, this stuff, it's...
Actually, tonight we're going to tell you it's all true, so...
stuff. That's what God teaches us about being parents.
You literally know his son died horribly and violently. Twice.
You love your son.
Vile, vile man. Just as a parent, knowing something's wrong, something's happened, and just being powerless to do anything about it. Is he trying to talk some reason to him? Doesn't fit in with what you want to believe, does it?
Are you alright?
I need you.
Whatever we can do for you.
Come with me tonight.
We're here for... I'm worried about Riley.
You should be.
And maybe if you tell them.
But you believe God is good.
Come.
Riley's dead.
He has always tried to be there for you, and we have always been. Why would you say something like that?
Because it's true.
Why would you say something?
I know you're a parent struggling.
Not funny. What is wrong with you?
It's true.
Get out!
It wasn't the best way to tell her, and how would you explain it to her? How would you tell her? And it's the last thing she ever would want to believe.
I know.
Telling me there's a contagion being spread intentionally at St. Patrick's.
Yes!
I'm telling you that is...
Parking tickets and leaning on them hard if they're Muslim. You know, we'll drop the charge, help you out. You go to the mosque and listen. I thought we were supposed to be fighting terrorists. Not
Instead.
flipping some pothead student in Queens to spy on Americans. So,
Yeah.
But it started to occur to them. With so many of us on the force, elevated to positions of real...
Because there are no Christian white domestic terrorists, are there?
I realize I've lost their trust.
For existing. I feel like maybe she could have said something along the lines of, like, thank you for sharing that with me, or like, you know, I know how impossibly hard it would be, but I still think it's important. I don't know. Holy shit, they've cancelled the ferries, they're stuck.
I help you folks?
Vampire Accomplice 3. Because is it going to be like if you're not at the vigil, you die? And if you're at the vigil, you become a vampire? They're going for it. Whatever's happening is happening.
Brownout?
It happens now and again.
Oh,
Sometimes it's
fuck,
simple
fuck,
as
fuck.
something coming loose underwater. Maybe do that one last. When people are asleep or in church. Sheriff's eyebrows already up. The cellular might be a bridge too far.
Jesus.
I'll handle it.
How are they this delusional? Like, this is how cults exist. This is how cults commit mass murders, or how Hitler starts.
I really appreciate you taking me in today.
She needs someone to believe her and be with her.
But I'm gonna go tonight. Gonna be people there tonight that I love. That Riley loved. So yeah, I'm gonna be there.
Try and do something if she can.
Right.
When the world is against you because of your religion, it is easier to go with the flow.
They just keep telling me what a big deal this mass is and how important it is.
Yes, because they're going to kill everyone or turn them into...
Scrambling all day. There's miracle, another miracle.
Oh, poor
Just want
baby.
you to be there.
So sucked in, but still loves you so much. They don't look like cultists. Just what is the plan for tonight? It's finally midnight mass. How many of them are going to live through this? Jesus, I'm scared. I'm
This right now,
scared.
this is one of the most beautiful. I've lied to you all.
Riley told you he was a
I
liar.
didn't come here. Nothing is impossible with God, as we have seen.
Children with cancer, not impossible with
I
God.
was lost and confused,
Hurricanes
tired
hitting the
and
poorest
old.
communities, or
On
any
the road to
communities.
Damascus, when
Killing the
behold,
innocent.
an angel of the Lord appeared
Possible with
unto me
God.
and bestowed upon me the healing graces.
This
of
is a
God.
cult.
And I was lasting life. Now tonight we
These
will
are
be
what Riley
tested
warned you
just a
of.
little first, and I know after everything we've been
Some of them
through
must be
together,
terrified,
this
freaked out.
of heaven, prepared as a bride.
This is a cult! Fucking hell.
Are you afraid?
No, Father. No, I'm not.
You should be.
That's okay.
Fucking hell.
It's all right. It will be over.
Someone would be running for the doors. Someone would be.
Goodness.
Yep.
Please.
Oh, fucking hell.
Behold.
I love him for trying to just get his kid out of here.
An angel of the
When an angel appears to
Run,
weak humans,
run,
we
run.
are afraid.
Those look like devil wings.
Be not afraid.
Something is happening here, but it's not a miracle of God.
Where the dead man was. Thank you.
Go to your parents, boys.
Was wrapped in cloth and
Don't
Jesus
drink
said to
it.
them, "Close to salvation. The miracle is already in you."
By the way, you're gonna need to drink blood.
Already in your veins, but
It's not in the sheriff's veins or his son, unless his son has been having
final
communion.
transformation will not. That voice the world has tried to silence.
Yes, the voice that says run for your fucking lives.
Of our
Oh, I'm scared.
sheriff, deprive your son of the opportunity for salvation.
Oh god.
Okay.
Yep.
Don't need to be waving a gun.
Oh god.
Dare you bring a firearm into the house?
You're trying to murder his child.
Are you my son? Welcome, my son.
Oh my god, no. Don't do it.
Molly.
Oh no.
Choose God.
Fucking hell. Oh my god. Jesus Christ.
We have to do something. We have to do something.
Oh my fucking god. At least that parent tried to stop their kid.
Drink.
Holy shit. Oh, I'm sorry. No, no, don't drink it, don't drink it, don't drink it, don't drink it. He pushed it out of her hands, didn't he, when she started to feel the pain? He stopped her. He's saving her. There are those that are sane here. Holy shit. Holy shit. Shoot the angel! Why didn't you shoot the angel?
Lock them!
Fucking hell. He
Stuart.
doesn't care.
Stuart.
His baby. Oh god. They're gonna eat them. But that's not your little boy anymore. Oh, eat Beverly!
Door's locked.
No, 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 you can't go to her, she'll eat you. I noticed Beverly still hasn't drunk. Someone save the girl. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh. Oh. Those doors are locked, people. Those doors are locked. This is horrible. If he gets faced with his own son, what is he gonna do? You save the babies. Oh no. Riley tried to warn you. There's children here. Well, the ones that are eaten come back too, because they'll die, same as... After all of this, you cowardly bitch.
It'll all be over soon.
You neither drank,
And they'll all wake up.
nor...
You hid?
After everything. Open the door, shove her back out there. I do not give a
What are
shit.
you gonna do? You could shoot me right now, or just mean I'm 5 minutes behind.
She's 5 minutes behind. Good, good.
We have 5 minutes.
I love that line. Oh my god, there's 6 of them. Could they all take turns rowing a boat?
I don't know what happened.
Oh god.
It's okay.
Is it? She is the
Those
wickedest
coming to
witch
church
here.
and taking communion, they have nothing to fear tonight. As for the rest of them,
As though everyone else would be a sinner just because they didn't go to church.
let God. The gates are always open.
Jesus Christ. So that was maybe the worst episode yet, in terms of the most horrific to watch. I mean, you have the start with Erin, I still want to call her Quinn, just rowing back, sitting in Riley's ashes, knowing what has just happened. And I adore Sarah for believing her. I know it was helped along because she had some evidence, and the three of them kind of trying to come up with a plan. I don't like Riley's mum, but I don't blame her for kicking Erin out, because especially if someone comes to your door and is like, I need you and your family to come to the mainland with me right now, and then you say no, could you ask my son to come home? And she goes, oh, he's dead. You'd be like, well, if he was dead, you'd have told me first. What? Why? Like, I don't blame her for that, especially when you don't want to believe what someone's saying. And I just, Riley desperately wanted to get these people to safety, the ones he cared for. He knew something like this was coming. But what his choice did was give Erin the chance to fight back, to be a little bit more prepared for something, though none of them could have been prepared for that. But it also meant he never took another life. You know, the people in the church, especially the mayor, his wife, Beverly, though Beverly was already insane, and the dude that I always thought was Joe, but wasn't Joe. They knew that they were going to end up taking lives. They knew that even if it was like, we'll close the doors and no one else will, it'll just be us. They knew people would die because of it, and they didn't care. Everyone else, it was, some of them were caught up in the moment. You will notice that at no point did they say, and then you have to drink the blood of humans before they offered them this great miracle. It was more like, okay, now you've had the miracle, you're going to need to go drink some human blood. Have at it. but beyond horrific. Imagine now, like, what that little girl went through. Like I said during the reaction, I don't like the mayor, obviously, but I will give him the tiniest bit of credit for the fact that when he started to feel the effects of the horrific effects of the poison, I think he intentionally knocked the glass out of his daughter's hand. If I look back and it was like he jerked in terror of the thing and it was an accident, then I will revoke even the tiniest sliver of him thinking, I don't want that to happen. Now my heart breaks most of all for the sheriff. I can't even imagine, you know, watching your son choose something that goes against your core beliefs, but not only that, choose something as insane as this. Choose something. It just shows you how religion or extremist ideologies can slowly but surely be seeped into people's brains, and it's exactly what he complained about. It started at school. At school they were read chapters from the Bible, passages from the Bible. The only religion that was talked about seriously was Christianity. They're extreme Christianity as well. These are Christian extremists, and it's such a brilliant job of showing how it can seep into you, even if you have every other influence at home, a loving and supportive parent. If you're vulnerable, they'll still get you. To the moment when Ali chose to drink it over everything else, I can't even imagine the anguish his dad was going through right then and there, because just your son is right there and you can get there. And if you'd put your foot down, if you'd been the horrible father and said, I forbid you from going to church, and locked his door, you know, he'd be alive, properly alive. I really hope there is a cure, though how I don't, my saying I really hope there is a cure, I don't fucking see how there is going to be one, because they'd have to get to the mainland, and we know, even like the quickest vaccines or whatever, it's not done easily. So unless they're lucky and they're able to stumble onto something, but there's just nothing and nothingness. The whole scene in the church was brutal. It was terrifying because, you know, this is what must happen in a cult. When the cult leader turned around and said, it's Judgment Day, it's Revelations, we're all going to drink the Kool-Aid now. This is what that is. They did it so well. Beverly is the true villain of the show. Like, at least the evil creature, it's just doing what it does. It's an evil creature, evil creatures. Beverly knows better and acts anyway. And the fact that she ran from it. Not only did she not drink the poison when it was poison or us, everyone was knocking it back, she didn't drink it. She didn't want to go through it because something she knew wasn't right. She was scared. And then she ran from the carnage. It wasn't even like, yes, we will help them. Feast on me, my brothers, and then I will awaken with the Lord. Nope, she ran. I almost wish Erin hadn't shot her, because then she probably would have been eaten and it would have been funnier. Though, I mean, she still would have got back up. We need to figure out... the worst thing is I feel like we're going to need to figure out how to kill these people, but then it's killing your family. It's killing those closest to you. You know, like Riley's dad's going to wake up. Lisa's parents. Oh, so... And who even knows, maybe Sarah's mother. I don't know what the demon creature's going to do with her, because he just grabbed her and flew off. If he leaves her, she could well wake up, because she's been having communion. I assume Cap dude who died didn't go to church, but just that whole scene was so horrific. The terror you would feel, and then the terror you feel as an audience member, seeing the people that aren't feeling the terror and that are like, yes, I'm gonna go for this. Oh my god. And that one parent who looked down to watch as their child drank. Just, this show is so brilliant. It's showing how religion is brainwashing and can still be a thing for good, and I still believe everyone has a right to be religious, but how easy it is for any religion to slip into the extreme. Just chilling. I honestly feel like as that went on, I almost became more numb to it, because I was just horrified. And just, I don't know how we're getting out of this. There's like one very long episode left. There are 6 people on the run. And I suppose anyone that stayed in their homes, because maybe there were more people that didn't go to church, but they, I mean, our little crew of 6 aren't going to know who and what and where they are, and then they're just going to be picked off one by one when the vampires come to town, and then the boat's going to come back, and then they're going to pop into the mainland. Is this show going to end with the outbreak of the vampire apocalypse? Fucking hell. Beverly is the truest evil in this show, and she's an example of a true evil that exists in our world, whereas the vampire and everything he represents is more emblematic of a wider problem within society and the way faiths can be corrupted, and how easy it is to be brainwashed into being religious and having that taken to an extremity. So whoa, this episode was insane. I think I'm gonna have to sit with it for like 10 minutes or so. I don't know if I'm going to film the next one yet, because I feel like my whole brain has just been overloaded and I want to be able to give a good reaction to the finale, but fucking hell. Speechless right now. Like, everything that just happened, from the little girl to Ellie to everything. And just those moments of the sheriff desperate to get to his son, of Riley's parents gesturing desperately to their son who was up at the front and in danger, to the way, I can't remember Riley's brother's name, him desperately trying to get Lisa out, trying to save her too. And then all those poor people who, even though they just shut the doors, ran to those doors. I don't know if you're not intimate with the church, if you haven't worked there or been an altar what's-face, you're not going to know the other exits necessarily. It just, oh, absolutely awful. And then think the dad, you know, he saved them, but he helped, he fought off all those creatures as they were coming to them, because they are creatures now, and they got away, but he wasn't able to get with them, and now he's one of them. And I dread to think what the finale is going to be like. My god, this is brilliant, but also devastating. Thank you so much, Albert, for sponsoring this reaction and therefore devastating me. And thank you so much for watching.